This event is always one of my favorite days of the entire year. Although we thought this year would be different, yet again, we are still erring on the side of caution when it comes to your safety. As pirates, we understand when we need to tack and change directions, in this case for safer ground, which is what we're attempting to do again today. Although we are not in person, I assure you the same amount of passion, work, and creativity has gone into this event to make it commensurate to the meaningful commitment you have made to so many areas at East Carolina University. The entire ECU fundraising staff are honored to have conversations with you about your individual philanthropic interests. We do not take that great responsibility lightly, and we are humbled to help discover the most comfortable way for you to achieve your magnificent ideas for support. Whether it's at your office, home, coffee shop, restaurant, or now via video conference, we so embrace learning the important things about you and your family that fuel your passion for East Carolina University. All our compasses point east today, as your gifts resemble the same hope and exhilaration of a sunrise. Your generosity enables ECU to carry out our mission of student success, public service, and regional transformation. Speaking of our noble mission, we are so fortunate at ECU to have a legacy society named after a truly special leader that lived this vision daily. Leo Jenkins led the charge to help East Carolina gain university status and then tirelessly led a legislative initiative to take the almost immeasurable step of gaining a medical school. His visionary leadership laid the foundation for what our great university has become today. Over the past several years, many of the Jenkins family have attended this event, making it even more special. We would like to extend a warm welcome to their family for their attendance and to say thank you for what their special family has meant to our university. We have many reasons to celebrate today. Since last December, we have 26 documented planned gifts, several of which have multiple purposes at ECU, valued over $22 million. We have 310 living Jenkins Society members, and that's households, not including couples or individuals. The total number of planned gifts is 675, and we have a planned giving pipeline of approximately $270 million that will be received over the next 25 years. The vast majority of these monies will significantly increase our endowment. This endowment growth is vital and will serve as a catalyst for the excellence for ECU in the future. Your leadership commitments are a great investment, providing immeasurable returns on strengthening our special mission at ECU. Your dividends compound and support those special areas you champion at East Carolina forever. No event would be complete without hearing from our students. I am often in awe of our current ECU students. No matter wherever I am, East Campus, West Campus, or at athletic events, their commitment to their education and ECU always impresses and inspires. Today, we have a message from our students thanking you, members of the Jenkins Society. I will also add that our students, once they receive awards at ECU, are encouraged to think towards the future and plan for when they might have the opportunity to support their alma mater moving forward. Your gifts inspire others, and we're thankful. I hope you enjoy the video message.
Planned gifts to ECU are so important and so appreciated. Planned gifts pave the way to a college degree for students like me.
Like me. Planned gifts benefit every corner of campus and enrich programs in academic areas like sports management,
university studies,
nursing,
marketing, and supply chain management.
You've chosen to invest in excellence at ECU. You've chosen to invest in students, and you've chosen to invest in me. I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
To all the members of the Leo Jenkins Society for your generous commitments. It really means a lot and makes a difference.
Happy holidays.
And go Pirates.
Go Pirates.
Go Pirates.
Go Pirates.
Hello, my name is Chris Stibba. I'm the Vice Chancellor for University Advancement here at ECU, and I'm President of the ECU Foundation. I want to welcome all of you, and I also want to thank all of you for all that you do for ECU. We can't thank you enough. You make gifts and investments in ECU. So today we're here to celebrate you, and we're here to celebrate this great university. So I'd rather just jump right in and introduce our 12th Chancellor, Dr. Philip Rogers. Many of you have met him or know him already. You've attended our town halls and heard from him. But allow me just to remind you of who he is. He arrived in March of 2021, so just 8 or 9 months ago. He's a Greenville native, so he knows the city, this community, and this campus very well. In fact, he served as our chief of staff among many important roles under then Chancellor Steve Ballard. He left about 8 years ago, went up to Washington, D.C., where he was a senior administrator and leader for ACE, the American Council on Education, which is, and I shall read, the organization that mobilizes the higher education community to shape effective public policy and to foster innovation and high quality practices. So all that means basically is that he knows best practices in higher education. And we're thrilled to have him back here at ECU. Now, in these 8 or 9 months, there's a lot that has been going on. And I could probably take the rest of this hour to share those. The formation of ECU Health, the opening of a successful fall in the midst of a pandemic, welcoming our students back in a safe environment and allowing us to continue our mission of educating our students. We opened the Bioscience, Life Sciences building. We've kicked off a campaign to raise over $500 million. There's a lot there. Again, I'm not going to take the hour and I'm not going to steal the thunder from the Chancellor. But what we thought would the best thing to do is show you some images of what we've been able to do under Chancellor Rogers' leadership over the last 8 or 9 months.
All right, well, thank you very much, Chris, for that kind introduction, and good afternoon to all of you. It is just a joy to see that video. It's a joy to reflect on how fortunate I feel to be back home with Pirate Nation, but it's even more rewarding to see the student videos, to hear all about the impact of ECU on their lives. And as you probably know, it's quite intentional that student success is our first commitment in our mission and in our strategic plan, because they are the core of all we do at ECU. And for that reason, and for so many others, I like to say it often, but today is definitely a great day to be a pirate. It's so good to connect with all of you virtually as we come together to recognize some great pirates here today, the Leo W. Jenkins Society members who have generously supported East Carolina University. Dr. Jenkins personified many of the qualities we hold dear as pirates. We think about pride, we think about loyalty and perseverance. He served this great institution with distinction as chancellor, not only embodying the qualities that I mentioned, but instilling those qualities in ECU students, in our faculty, in our staff, and in all of our friends of this university. I think of him often, especially during critical moments in this role, in this office, and I've even placed a painting of him just above me on the couch here in my office that always helps inspire me as we look to the future. My wife, Rebecca, and I have had the opportunity even to engage with the Jenkins family since our return here back to ECU and back to Greenville, including a wonderful dinner that we had the opportunity to have at our home several months ago. And this time with the Jenkins family was just so important to us because as parents of two young sons, I just love hearing their stories of growing up in the Chancellor's residence at ECU. In fact, we're blessed to have two of Chancellor Jenkins' sons, both Jack and Jeff, who are joining us virtually today, and they know better than anyone the love that Chancellor Jenkins had for ECU. What a better way to honor someone who gave so much to our beloved university than to celebrate the commitment that's demonstrated by members of a group that are bearing his name. East Carolina University is a special place. It's made up of outstanding people who are dedicated to our mission. And I like to say this often in every meeting I have a chance to get into. We are a national model for student success, for public service, and for regional transformation. And we're very fortunate that our university is recognized in a variety of different rankings. We're among the best colleges and universities. We're among the top public schools in the country, best for veterans, and we're highly ranked for social mobility. And that's just to name a few. Most recently, ECU was ranked 6th in the nation and #1 in North Carolina. That's not a huge surprise in a ranking of America's top online colleges by Newsweek magazine. Of course, our Miller School of Entrepreneurship, the only endowed school of entrepreneurship in North Carolina, was again recognized in the Princeton Review and in the Entrepreneur magazine list of the top 50 undergraduate schools for entrepreneurship. And in a December 1st Wall Street Journal article discussing student debt, our dental school was mentioned for having graduates with median incomes at or exceeding their student debt. So this is not a common occurrence. And it was a lot of fun to experience this, having had my experience in Washington, D.C., because my phone was ringing constantly from colleagues all across the nation who were offering their congratulatory words. These lofty recognitions would not be possible without the support and the generosity of the many fine pirates we have in this session today. And for that, I hope you know how grateful we are for each of your contributions to our institution. In my first 9 months as chancellor, and we're just 7 days away from hitting month 10, I've witnessed a significant amount of resiliency, amount of excitement and dedication on our campus and in our community. There is a deep love for ECU. That's clear every day I come to the office and walk throughout this campus. And as I begin my time as chancellor, I wanted to hear from as many constituents, from as many stakeholders as possible. So we unveiled a Pirate Perspectives listening tour. This is a series of more than 40 conversations where I could learn from, where I could engage with our many friends across the university community. The goal was for me to learn about accomplishments, to learn about challenges, along with ideas that you may have for the future. I know many of you have had the opportunity to participate in these sessions, and I'm so grateful for all the ideas you've been able to bring forward to share with us about the future of ECU. The conversations really have been extremely productive, and my request for you is to keep it going. Please continue sharing your perspectives on the future of our university. The momentum really has been growing at ECU in recent months. If you walk around our campus, you can feel it each and every day in the spirit of all of our faculty, of all of our staff, of all of our students and community members. I think one of the things that's most exciting is that we have a state budget finally, which contains several items that are critically important to the future of ECU. As Chris Dibba said, we also announced the public phase of a $500 million comprehensive fundraising campaign. We secured the approval of a joint operating agreement to launch ECU Health. And most recently, we named a phenomenal new provost. And of course, you'll see later in this program, the great work that we did with holding a ribbon cutting ceremony for the incredible new Life Sciences and Biotechnology building, which is a gateway facility for our institution that you can see very prominently from the Leo Jenkins Highway and the Andrew Best Bridge. So my hope and my charge to our university community is to capitalize on the momentum in 2022, keep our foot on the gas, collectively tell our great story of our university into the future. As I look forward for East Carolina University, each of these events are vital to our continued growth and our success. And I want to share with you just a few brief highlights on each of the ones I've previously mentioned. First of all, the state budget. It contains significant investment by state leaders all across North Carolina in our institution. More than $82 million were appropriated for repair and renovation and rehabilitation funds for our university facilities. We had $1.5 million for expanding the North Carolina statewide telepsychiatry program, which supports one of the gravest issues that we faced throughout the pandemic, which is the mental health of our faculty, staff, and students. And if you look at any survey around the country, the number one issue facing institutions of American higher education is that of mental health and well-being, and we are grateful for the opportunity to be able to pay significant attention to it in the future. The budget also contains salary increases, it contains bonuses, so our employees can be rewarded for their tireless work on behalf of ECU. It also includes a $2.95 million in recurring funding to the Brody School of Medicine for the expansion of our rural residency program. The expansion of this program is 100% mission aligned. It places resident physicians in rural locations in our state, and we're fortunate to have 27 additional medical residents that will be supported through this program in Duplin, Halifax, and Hertford counties. And of course, last, certainly not least, the budget authorized funds for the planning and construction of a new medical education building on our campus, one of the largest, if not the largest, capital investment east of I-95 in our state's history. The budget provides a total authorization of $215 million. I want to say it again, $215 million. And this investment validates the vital role of medical education, medical programs. It validates the vital role of our physicians, our staff, and of course, our current and future medical students in ensuring access to quality health care in the state of North Carolina. The launch of the public phase of the comprehensive fundraising campaign was announced during the November Board of Trustees meeting. This is the largest in our history. This campaign will enhance our ability to deliver on our mission for many years to come. The goal is $500 million. We've already raised more than 300 so far. And I have the utmost confidence that we'll exceed our goal. And there are a wide array of conversations already unfolding about substantial gifts to support scholarships, to support academic programs, research initiatives, and facility upgrades across our campus. We can't lose sight of the importance of a strong endowment as we seek to deliver on our goal of being a future-focused institution that's delivering on our mission within a culture of innovation. November also marked the occasion of the UNC Board of Governors' approval of a joint operating agreement between the Brody School of Medicine and our partners here in Greenville and across Eastern North Carolina at Vidant Health. These two organizations are well positioned to launch ECU Health in early 2022. As a friendly reminder, both of these organizations are going to retain their separate legal entities, but they'll work collaboratively under a new brand that will shine throughout all of Eastern North Carolina. We'll do a lot of great work together under this agreement. We'll evaluate, we'll modify existing practices to improve care. We'll leverage the organization's strengths to advance research and education infrastructure. And of course, we'll coordinate philanthropic initiatives, and that's just to name a few. While we're all excited about the launch of ECU Health, we must continue to focus on the critical work ahead as we strive to deliver on our important joint mission of serving the rural healthcare needs of the people of Eastern North Carolina. On December the 2nd, the Board of Trustees also approved Dr. Robin Koger as our next Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs following a nationally competitive search process. I want to extend my thanks and say how grateful I am to Dr. Chris Butto and the entire search committee for its work in identifying Dr. Koger as an important partner to me and an important partner to our leadership team in the years to come. Dr. Koger has had a long and a distinguished career within the University of North Carolina system, previously serving at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. She most recently comes to us from her current role as Dean of the College of Engineering and Professor of Mechanical Engineering at North Carolina A&T State University. She holds prestigious degrees from Cornell University and UC Berkeley, and she completed a postdoc at Harvard Medical School. More than anybody, I'm excited for Provost Koger to officially join ECU in July of 2022. The final piece of news that I'd like to mention today is the ribbon cutting for our Life Sciences and Biotechnology building. The day marked an incredible celebration for the building itself and the countless opportunities that this facility will afford our campus and our region in the days and weeks and years and months to come. We're deeply grateful for the vision, the hard work, and the dedication of so many people to make this possible. At 4 stories tall and more than 140,000 square feet, not to mention the $90 million that it cost to build this facility from the Connect North Carolina bond campaign, I can hardly wait to show you by way of a virtual tour in just a few moments. This facility will house classrooms, state-of-the-art labs, office space. It'll enable researchers to work in many fields, including biotechnology, biophysics, environmental engineering, and so many others. The building really is the culmination of a vision and a dream, serving as a reflection of our mission of student success and regional transformation. As I conclude my remarks today, I hope you know how grateful we are for each of you. I hope you know how much we thank you for your unwavering commitment to East Carolina University, to our future. And I want you to know that your generosity allows us to continue doing great work, that it allows us to confidently deliver on our mission, once again, of student success, public service, and regional transformation. All right, now I've contained my excitement long enough. Can't hold it any longer. I hope you'll please join me now on a virtual tour of our fabulous new life sciences and biotechnology building. Grateful to have you with us today.
Again, let me express my appreciation for all that you do for ECU, your gifts, and really your investments in ECU. Often I'm asked what it means when we talk about planned giving. You've heard that expression several times today already. And it's interesting because all giving is planned. We don't accidentally give to ECU. All giving is intentional and all giving is thoughtful. But there's something different about the gifts that you have made to ECU. They do require a lot of planning. They often involve legal counsel. They involve many discussions generationally across your family. It may involve a business partner. There's a lot of people in your life that have to be a part of the kind of decisions you're making to leave money in your will, create a trust, or a charitable remainder trust, the many different ways you do this. And so for that reason, we call it planned giving. I want to thank you not only for the gift, but for that intentionality. The gifts that you make by virtue of the complexities that they are just plain old big. I mean, they're generally big. They're 5-figure, they're 6, 7, and even 8-figure gifts that will be for the benefit in perpetuity to this university. Most of the gifts that you're making are in the form of an endowment. You heard the chancellor already mention that. Endowment dollars are some of the most important dollars you can give to ECU. They leave a permanent legacy. They create a permanent fund that we manage well through our foundations. And we create funds in perpetuity to fulfill the mission that the chancellor has so eloquently already spoken of: student success, of regional transformation, and in serving the public. We would not be able to do that either now or in the future without building this endowment. So again, thank you for the thoughtful and intentional way that you are going about making these gifts. Greg Abiunis already shared some impressive figures. I'm not going to repeat them all, but I want to remind you that you have made over $270 million in future commitments to this university. And we have added 26 documented planned gifts just in the last 12 months. Those most recent planned gifts have been counting towards our campaign. We've also talked about that several times today already. $500 million comprehensive campaign. What we mean by comprehensive is that it's all aspects of the university. It's our health sciences, it's our athletics, it's our East Campus, it's our undergrad, it's our graduate programs, it's facilities, it's endowment, it's scholarship, on and on. If you can give to ECU, then you can give to this campaign. That's how it works. Every dollar counts. The first-time donor who gives $50, or somebody who creates a trust that is transformative in nature at 7 or 8 figures. All of that counts. And so already we are well past the 300 million mark, and we look forward to continuing to roll out some more marketing materials in the new year and celebrating not only with the Jenkins Society members, but with many, many donors in the springtime. So look forward to being able to get together once we have a safe and comfortable environment to do so. I want to share, before I go through the names, I wanted to share that my wife and I have taken the time to be intentional as well. We want to lead by example. Greg Abiunis is a member of the Jenkins Society. I look over at him and he's got his lapel pin. I don't have mine yet, but I want mine. We've gone through and had those family conversations. We've met with our legal counsel, and we are excited about joining the Leo Jenkins Society today. So I think you'll see my name, and it's a bit awkward, but I bring it up because I truly believe in this institution, and I want to lead by example. I meet with you. I ask you to make investments in this university, and I want to do the same. So it's a great time to be a pirate, and I'm thrilled to be in the Jenkins Society as well. So I'd like to jump right in. We've got names that we're going to show on the screen as we induct members into the society. And so bear with me. There is a lot of wonderful names that we're going to work through. And I hope I do you justice. And again, thank you for your support of ECU. First, Thomas D. Arthur and Dixie Baker Arthur. Mr. Arthur is a 1971 ECU alumnus with a MA from Business Administration. This year, Tom and his wife, Dixie, generously made a planned gift commitment to support our College of Business. Through current giving and planned giving, his contributions to ECU will transform the College of Business graduate program and attract more students, and therefore, the graduate school will bear his name going forward. Tom and Dixie have also been recognized in the Order of the Cupola and the Chancellor Society. Tom, growing up in Greenville, is the son of a tobacco leaf processor. Arthur understood the importance of industry in Eastern North Carolina economy. Equally important is the presence of ECU. Then East Carolina Teachers College, the presence of ECU, then the former Teachers College. Arthur said that his grandfather was on the committee that lobbied the state legislature in the early 1900s to get Teachers College Teachers Training School in Greenville, North Carolina. So a lot of history there. Joseph Alexander Biddle. Joseph is an ECU alumnus from class of 1976 with a BA in chemistry. Mr. Biddle is named ECU and his IRA beneficiary to provide support for the Access Scholarship Program, which will serve students who demonstrate both financial need and academic merit. Francis McCall Boyce and Lawrence James Boyce Jr. Their many gifts have supported and continued to support the Sarah Baker Transplant Surgery Fund. The Boyces have been recognized for their generosity in the Chancellor Society and the DeBloom Circle. Fran remains highly interested in medicine in general, however, has a keen interest in diabetes and obesity, especially how ECU can extend clinical care to our rural regions. Fran will continue to support ECU through her IRA benefiting the ECU Medical and Health Sciences Foundation, and also has established a fund dedicated to medical trauma. Casey Michelle Chapin. Casey Chapin is an ECU alumnus in the class of 1992 with a BS in Business Administration. She also has a 2020 certificate in advanced study and a 2020 MBA from our business school. Casey shared that her dream has always been to be wealthy enough to donate and name a building at ECU. Don't give up on that dream. Let me editorialize, please. Don't give up on that dream. Casey's a Greenville native and was selling real estate at age 19 while still attending ECU. Casey is very loyal to ECU, and she has because she had a positive experience and received a great education. She would like her scholarship to benefit students who do not come from much, but or have been motivated and willing to work hard, just as she was. Her future bequest will support the College of Business, and she is a member of the DeBloom Circle. Lloyd Edward Cooper and Virginia Flynn Cooper. Ed and Jenny are both alumnus. Ed is a class of 1971 business graduate, and Jenny is a 1993 BS in accounting. Ed and Jenny Access Scholarship Endowment was established through the gifts to support the College of Business. The Cooper's generosity has also been recognized in the Order of the Cupola. Ed and Jenny are both retired and look forward to spending time with their grandchildren. They love ECU football and contribute to the Pirate Club as well. Leanne Culmer Carter. Leanne has established a bequest in the ECU Medical and Health Sciences Foundation to benefit the College of Nursing and the School of Dental Medicine. She's originally from California, graduated from Wake Forest University, and worked there for many years. She supports many charities and has in her adopted state and wants to help those in need in eastern part of North Carolina. The awkward part, Christopher Michael Dibba and the Eva Marie Idell Dibba. I am the Vice Chancellor for University Advancement and the President of ECU Foundation. Most importantly, my wife and I are parents of a current ECU student. That is the most important thing. We're graduates of Louisiana State University and Duke University, but trust us, we're proud Pirates. We have been supportive of this university since we arrived here 8 years ago, supporting the Pirate Club and scholarships. We're members of the Chancellor Society and DeBloom Circle. Through our plan gift, we intend to support several endowed scholarships for Access scholars. Evelyn Favor and William Farrer. Evelyn is a retired teacher instructor at ECU, where she pioneered dietary education at the university and is credited with being responsible for developing the MS in Nutrition online format. She has named ECU as a beneficiary in her Roth IRA, and it will support the Dietetic Internship Scholarship Endowment in the College of Allied Health Sciences. This will provide scholarships to students enrolled in the Dietetic Internship Program in the Department of Nutrition Sciences. Horace Daniel Gerganus, and Joyce Jarman Gerganus. Dan is an ECU alumnus of the class of 1969 with a BA in geography. He and his wife Joyce both retired and engaged in local organizations in their home community of Hertford, North Carolina. They have a planned gift through their will. This gift will be split evenly between the ECU Foundation and the ECU Educational Foundation, supporting both scholarships and in athletics. They are recognized as members of the Pirate Club's Van Sant Society. David Sears Holloway. David is a 1997 alumnus and with a BS in nursing. He's a military veteran and was in the Navy prior to 9/11. Graduating in 1997, he took up nursing in the early 2000s and remained in the field until he retired in 2015. Through his IRA designation, he supports the Eva Woosley Warren Memorial Scholarship. David has been recognized as a member of the DeBloom Circle. Jeffrey D. Jenkins and B.D. H. Jenkins. Both Jeff and B.D. are alumnus of ECU. He is a class of 1972 with a BS in business. B.D. is a BS in elementary education, class of 1973. Jeff is the son of Leo W. Jenkins, and as mentioned, several members of the family are on today, and Jack Jenkins' brother is also a member of this Jenkins Society. Jeff, through his bequest, will establish the Lillian Jenkins Scholarship Endowment to provide scholarship support for undergraduate students. Raymond K. McCullough and Sheila J. McCullough. Raymond is a ECU alumnus in the class of 1972 with a BS in business. Raymond and Sheila are also proud ECU alumni parents. They've established in the state gift to create the Raymond Kirkman McCullough Scholarship Endowment in Business. Their generosity through the years has been recognized and as members of the Chancellor's Society. Dorothy G. Pruitt, alumnus, class of 1956 with a BS in home economics. Dr. Pruitt is excited to share her story in a recent ECU Navigator earlier this year and is grateful for the loving support that some of our gift officers, Greg Abiuna, Stephanie Bunn, has shown during the passing of her husband, Leonard Pruitt, in March of 2021. Her bequest made to ECU through will be dedicated to establishing access scholarship support for students enrolled in the ECU Division of Health Sciences. Dr. Pruitt has previously been recognized as a member of the Chancellor's Society. William Lawson Reinhardt. Bill Reinhardt is an ECU alumnus and received a bachelor's in music in 1977. Through charitable gift annuity, William Reinhardt Scholarship was established, providing scholarships for students who are enrolled full-time and majoring in music. Mr. Reinhardt's generosity has been recognized in the Order of the Cupola and the Chancellor's Society. Thomas Joseph Robinson and Clarissa Robinson. Tom is the 1983 alumnus in BS in Business Administration. Robinsons are also alumni parents. Tom has established a bequest through his IRA for the Joe and Anna Robinson Endowment in honor of his parents, which greatly support the ECU Medical and Health Sciences Foundation, desiring to help students with the intense interest in clinical care or research in endocrinology or cancer. Tom gives his time generously as well. He's a member of many boards and current chair of the ECU Medical and Health Sciences Foundation. Robinson's generosity has been recognized through the Chancellor's Society as well. Mr. Guy Rogers is a two-time ECU alumnus, received a BS in Business Administration in 1995 and an MBA in 1997. Mr. Rogers has established a fund that will support the Corporal Lewis Aiksten PhD Military Scholarship Endowment and the Nancy DePaolo Vincent Endowment, both in the College of Business. Mr. Rogers' generosity has also been recognized in the Chancellor's Society. Margaret Roper is a 1978 alumnus with a BA in psychology. She has made the bequest intentions in her will to the ECU Foundation to support scholarships for students majoring in psychology through the Margaret Eliza Roper Scholarship Endowment. Deanna Smith is a dual degree holder, the BS in Education, class of 1986, and an MA in Education, class of 1989. Deanna has established her bequest to the Deanna Smith Scholarship Endowment to support College of Education students majoring in elementary education. Her generous support has been recognized in the Chancellor's Society. She enjoys ECU athletics, attending ECU women's basketball and softball games. Michael Ray Taylor and Alice Taylor, both ECU alumni. Dr. Taylor is an ECU alumnus with a BS in social work from the class of 1976, MA in Education, class of 1978. Mrs. Taylor is an ECU alumni, class of 1973 with a BS in Education, Master's in Elementary Education from the class of 1976. Dr. Taylor has served in the Friends of the Joyner Library Board, helping to bring more attention to the library through fundraising and benchmarking ECU against other libraries across the nation. He and his wife's planned gift is through a bequest provision in their estate to provide the Joyner Library. Their gift will establish the Michael and Alice Taylor Endowment, which will provide support to the Joyner Library generally, as well as to the North Carolina collections. The Taylor's generosity has been recognized over the years in the Chancellor's Society. William Truslow and Mary Truslow earned their doctorate. Dr. William Truslow earned his doctorate in medicine from ECU in 1988. Specialty in medicine is rheumatology. He has made a bequest to establish the Gray Truslow Scholarship Fund for students in the Brody School of Medicine. Enjoy hiking and kayaking, and recently I took a trip 95 miles in 1 week. That's impressive. So that concludes our recognition of new members into the society. And again, I want to share my appreciation. There are a number of current members of the Leo Jenkins Society who have added or changed their request in a way that increases their support of ECU. And I would like to recognize just a few of those individuals now. Jeffrey Brain is a class of 1974 alumnus with a BA in art. This year, Jeffrey made additional planned gift commitments to support the Stan and Ann Riggs Endowment Fund in the Department of Geological Sciences in the Thomas Harriot College of Arts and Sciences. Jeff interned in the Coastal Studies Jeff interned in the Coastal Studies Institute when he was a student, and Stan Riggs was instrumental in getting him started and being a member in the Leo Jenkins Society. Dwayne Curtis Grooms is a dual ECU holder, class of 1980, BS in Leisure Studies, 1982 Master's in Arts in Education. He served as a major gift officer here at the university for 5 years and now serves as Director of Development at Barton College. His bequest will support the Dwayne Grooms and Family Scholarship Endowment and Health and Human Performances, as well as baseball scholarships in the Educational Foundation. Ed Hamilton and Mary Hamilton, Ed is an ECU alumnus with a BS in Business Administration in the class of 1977. He and his wife Mary have made additional gifts to ECU with a bequest intention supporting the ECU Student Athlete Endowment. Hal Swarz Johnson and Debbie Truby Johnson. Hal Johnson is an ECU alumnus, 1982, BS Administration, and 1983 Master's in Business Administration. This year, Hal and Debbie generously made additional playing gift commitments to support the Hal and Debbie Johnson basketball scholarship in the ECU Educational Foundation. They are parents of an ECU alum, Dr. Holly Johnson, who received her undergraduate and graduate degrees from ECU. She has a doctorate in physical therapy. His bequest benefits the ECU Foundation, the College of Business, the Educational Foundation in areas of basketball and football. Mary Jo Parker has made additional charitable gift annuities to support the Grace Pelt Parker Scholarship Endowment, which will provide scholarships for students enrolled in the College of Education. Her mother, Grace Pelt Parker, attended East Carolina Teachers College in the 30s and always spoke fondly of her times in Greenville and Cotton Dorm the following years. Mrs. Parker's generous support has been recognized in the Order of the Cupola. And finally, Bernie Warren III and Judy Christensen Warren. Bernie is an ECU alumnus, BA in College of Business in 1970, and his wife Judy is an ECU alumni, BS in College of Education 1969. This year, Bernie and Judy generously added additional play and giving commitments to support the EC Scholars Endowment. The Warrens have been recognized for their generosity and loyalty as members of the Chancellor Society, the DeBloom Circle, and the Order of the Cupola. Bernie, like so many of you, is an active volunteer, has served for many years on the ECU Foundation, and recently served as chair of the ECU Foundation from 2019 to 2021. So to our newest members, thank you. To those who've added to their commitments, thank you. And welcome all to the Leo Jenkins Society. So we want to turn our attention now to having some feedback. We know it's a virtual world. It makes it a bit difficult, but through our technology, we're able to answer some of your questions. We, as you registered for today's event, some of you provided some questions. We also have a live chat. And so I'm going to ask some questions, and then I'm going to take a sip of water because I've been talking for too long. And I'm going to let my colleagues answer some questions. So keep the chats going. Our colleagues in the room will be monitoring those, and I have those on my phone as well. So let me start, Greg. I'm going to turn it back to you. So talking about playing gifts and the different types, we know that there's different ways to have a playing gift, but there's also different priorities. The question has to do with what types of playing gifts benefit the university the most. Is there something that's more important than something else?
Sure. I think the beauty of plan giving is that it gives you the flexibility as a donor to look at your total asset allocation and figure out what is most tax beneficial and helps you fill your philanthropic objectives most efficiently. And that's what we try to do. So there isn't one gift that really outweighs the other because they're all so vitally important, from our smaller donors to our largest donors. They all add up. And it really just depends on the mechanism that protects you and your family, yet lets you accomplish your philanthropic goals long term.
Excellent. We got a lot of questions coming in. This is wonderful. So Chancellor, I'm gonna put one out there. I hope it's a softball. I think it's obvious, but I'm gonna let you run with this. Question from the audience live is, how will the campaign change ECU?
Well,
I like that one.
That is a great question. And, first of all, Vice Chancellor Dibba, let me say as an honoree here today, how much I appreciate you and Eva Marie, because you read your own name off, and I want to be the first.
Kind of weird, but
I want to be the first to congratulate you as a leader within our institution who leads by example, and that's important at the top. And we're grateful for your and Eva Marie's and your family's generous contributions to us, as are we to all of the members who have been very much dedicated and added to this society today, and those who have increased their giving. So first and foremost, participation is huge in a campaign like this. We had, on my very first day of being in office here at ECU, we had a Pirate Nation Gives opportunity, and we really emphasized as many people as possible contributing to that process. And when Pirate Nation mobilizes together, big things can happen. We raised over $6 million in one day for an incredible set of initiatives for this institution. And so, I think higher education is changing so dramatically that the state resources that we used to have been receiving for many, many years, especially some of those big years of contributions before the Great Recession, the way that tuition has generally remained flat over the last 3 or 4 years across institutions in North Carolina, we're going to have to get really creative about generating a set of alternative revenue streams that can impact things like scholarships and our innovation strategy and the way that we invest in faculty in the academic enterprise. And so being able to literally take our mission and invest directly in what student success looks like, what regional transformation looks like, and to be able to constantly reinvent ourselves around that mission to stay contemporary with the changing times of higher education. We need alternative revenue sources that are coming in from our donors and our many contributors and supporters across Pirate Nation to help us stay current and contemporary and modern with the changing landscape of higher education.
Great answer. This campaign will be transformative. As I said, it will build the endowment, the gifts, the intentions you're making through your estate and annuities and trust and the like. They're transformative, and that's what this campaign is about. So again, appreciate your support of that. Greg, I'm going to flip back over to you. Question about the Navigator. Want to make sure that everybody, I assume this audience all knows about it, but definitely but a question directly is, how do I have my story or a story told in the Navigator?
Absolutely. Well, the Navigator, I have to credit my colleague in a lot of ways, Jessica Nottingham and Nicole Stokes and our team for helping put that publication together. But it really is available for anyone that makes any type of planned gift. And it really is something that is a privilege for us to put out there, because we get to show what the motivators were for just transformative generosity. And it helps encourage others to give gifts. Every time we produce one, and we do 15,000 in print and we do them electronically, but each time we get reply mechanisms from that, we have greater gift discussions. And so they really encourage others to consider this type of giving. And it is a real honor, because we do get to share stories about people. And that's what we learned during this process, is what has driven a donor to love ECU so much.
That's a great question. I'm going to keep your microphone on for just a minute, because a follow-up question. There was a question during the registration. We reached out and we invited some people who were considering making a gift, not just members of the Jenkins Society, but those that we've been talking to. And so I love the bluntness of this question, but somebody basically said, why should I do a planned gift? Is there an advantage of doing a planned gift at ECU? Some of the mechanism. I think about our donor advice fund, but I turn to you to answer.
Absolutely. Well, I have to credit you, Vice Chancellor Dibba, in a lot of ways. We have every mechanism, I think, available that you would find at Penn or Duke, or we've worked very hard to be able to meet donors where they are, from the most complicated plan gifts to the most simplified. I think the reason ultimately we can do it in a tax advantageous manner, and that's important to families. That's a moving target right now in terms of what the tax code may look like in the upcoming next several years. But really what it's all about when we go and meet people, and I will make a plug that we'll do that any day, including weekends, anytime that's available, off hours. So we make ourselves available around your busy schedules. But it really is always about their passion for ECU. It is amazing to me the various things people so generously contribute to, but their passion for it, you hear it right away. And then the other nice thing we do is we strategize with either whatever department, academic area, athletic area, and put together a plan that fulfills your philanthropic objectives, but also helps those areas. So it's a real communication process between the areas you love.
Right. Question just came in, and if you'll allow, I'll go ahead and answer it, but please jump in. Questions about access scholarships. And the question is, how many do we have and how many do we need? I want to answer the second one and say never enough. But let me allow to talk a little bit about what access scholarships are. They are need-based scholarships. A majority, and I don't have the exact figure, but I know it's a majority of our students at East Carolina qualify for financial aid. It is the region, it's the students we attract, and we want to make it as accessible and as affordable as possible. So we have the Access Scholarship Program that either allows for a donor to give current use money or create an endowment that will allow a student to have $5,000 a year. It's renewable. So a student who may get it as a freshman, they can continue it all 4 years. So it attracts students to ECU. It helps retain students to ECU. These students, it is not just financial need. They have incredible, they have opportunities. Their GPAs, the work they do coming out of high school, the work they do as a cohort here as students. The Access Scholarship Program is remarkable. I take no credit, but when I got here 8 years ago, the ECU Foundation had started it and championed it. And over the recent years, we've done a wonderful job. This audience has done a wonderful job of endowing most or many of the scholarships that we have. And when we endow it, it's in perpetuity, right? So we invest it and we know that those students will have that. We have a little over 100 access scholarships now. Majority, I think it's 80 or 90 of them are endowed, so we're in great shape. But as you can imagine, we have a lot of students. We have tens of thousands of students, and we only have 100 or so of these scholarships. So great question. I would encourage everybody. It's for undergrads. So it's undergrads on the East Campus and West Campus. There's great need, and our students greatly appreciate that support. So thanks for that question. All right, we have just a couple of minutes left. There's too many questions. I'd like to get to them all. I'm going to flip through here. One more question that I'll answer, and then I'll turn it back over. Question about how to volunteer for ECU. Not exactly sure who asked that, so I can't understand what your particular interests are. We have a vibrant and wonderful alumni association that seeks to engage all of Pirate Nation. And you don't have to be engaged just here in Greenville. You can be engaged through your alumni chapter, wherever that may be. So whatever your community you are, look for that, reach out to the Alumni Association and see if there's a chapter in your area. Get involved that way. Get involved and through your academic unit. There's advancement councils. There is a number of ways, and if you reach out to our office, we'd be glad to have a conversation with you one-on-one about those opportunities. Love the question though, and because it's not just about giving, it's about giving your time to ECU. So thank you for wanting to be an active alum. Before we close, Chancellor, I have a couple of texts here from the Jenkins family. And they've been on, a number of them, Sally, Jack, others, share their appreciation, not only for your leadership, share their appreciation for this society and the donors of that. So I wanted to share that because that's special. So
well, they are wonderful contributors to this institution. They've become dear friends. They've become great advisors to me, and we can't thank the Jenkins family enough for the contributions over many years to the success of East Carolina University. I think about them often, and I'm grateful for their continued engagement with East Carolina.
Jenkins family, thank you, and thanks for the texts. We love seeing that. All right, so we are working through technology. We want to wrap up. You're telling me we got a couple more minutes. So let me.
One thing I would like.
Do we have time for a question?
Well, I was going to mention one thing that I didn't want to forget. I hope many of you have received or will be receiving a special small gift of chocolates that will be coming to you. As although we couldn't get together personally today, we wanted to share some small gift as a small token of our appreciation.
Absolutely, thank you. Go back to my text and see. We got a couple more minutes. We're a volunteer. There's a question related to the biotech building. We covered that well, but across the street, what we're calling Intersect East, there's a lot of activity. I think people have seen the construction fences and things like that. Can you just real quickly, I think we got time for this one last question, share a little bit about what's going on over there and how it's important to the community?
Yeah, well, there's so many different priorities and opportunities unfolding at East Carolina University right now. We could take another 3 hours and unpack each of these in hour-long segments. You got into one, which was focused around access scholarships, and that plays into our student access and student success and enrollment and innovation strategy. And I just want to, before I answer this question, lean in on that a little bit, because we are really operating in an incredibly complex and competitive enrollment market in higher education, where we're seeing the number of high school students coming out, especially within the state of North Carolina, declining, which makes the funnel for the number of students we can pursue much smaller, and it makes the competition much greater. And so a $5,000 scholarship year to year sometimes can make the difference in our enrollment strategy in really critical ways. And the enrollment strategy is a puzzle that you put together with many, many different pieces. And so you have first-time freshmen that you're bringing in, but you also have the retention strategy of students who are coming year to year. And that access scholarship can help bring students back who need that little bit of aid to help get them over the finish line. Another lane of that enrollment space is being able to do great things like win football games and launch a millennial campus, which we're launching right across the street from the Life Sciences and Biotechnology building. In fact, that new building is the anchor project that will lead this work, that will be essentially the collision space for research and innovation and engagement with industry and businesses around our state and country, and actually around our world. We have a number of international companies that are interested in being a part of that space where students will learn and work and grow and be a part of this community. So we hope that the next time you come down again that Leo Jenkins Highway, drive over the Andrew Best Bridge, you see the Life Sciences and Biotechnology building over on your left and the Millennial Campus on your right. This is what innovation and growth is about at ECU, and we're excited for the future to unfold there.
Thank you, Chancellor. Thank you, Greg, for both answering the questions. Thank you for asking those questions. We hope that we got to as many as that we could in the time allowed.
Please know we all look forward to a time again when we're back together in person. It's our hope to have a time within the next year to gather and celebrate our new inductees from the last 2 years on campus. We will provide more details about that in the future as this becomes a possibility. Finally, and most importantly, thank you for your very meaningful support and generosity. Your efforts encourage others to consider all aspects of giving. Your visionary benevolence and leadership change lives in Greenville, North Carolina, and at ECU every day. Thanks for enabling us to always put first our mission of student success, public service, and regional transformation. We wish you and your entire families a safe, healthy, and blessed holiday season, and we are so thankful for your support. Have a wonderful holiday.